radio station, and you can watch good things. We are on your computer or your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. You'll see I've got some fun friends in the studio today, all dressed up for the big weekend. You may be thinking Super Bowl, but we're talking about Super Bowl. That's Super Bowl. It's with the Salvation Army as they're gearing up for their 27th annual Super Bowl. It will feature soups donated by local restaurants, served by celebrity guests, and it's all for a good cause. So we've got Beth Hennington with us. You know her as the Vanillan, but she's got a different hat on today. And Miss Arlette Thompson, she's the president of the Salvation Army's Women's Auxiliary, which helps put this on. So welcome, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so what is your position? Describe what you're wearing and why.
So the Salvation Army is having their 27th annual Super Bowl on Sunday, the 11th, from 10 until 2 at 570 East Beasley Road. And we are serving up 25 different soups. And this is our main fundraiser for the Salvation Army here in the metro area.
And we are wearing this get up because we're going to call a foul if you don't eat enough soup. Honestly, we, as the Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary, wear these just so that we can be easily spotted throughout the event in case somebody needs some help or, has a question.
This is a pretty big weekend, and it's interesting to me. 27 years ago, you guys came together and said, you know what, the Super Bowl needs another party, but they need it before the kickoff, right? So tell me about the distinction for this day, and over almost 3 decades now, how this event has kind of come together to what it is now.
So it actually was started by a local potter, Gail Pittman, when she served on the board for the advisory board for the Salvation Army. And they came up with this idea so that you would come to the Salvation Army because their motto is soup, soap, and salvation.
Ah, so that's where the soup comes from.
Yeah, girl.
Yes.
So obviously it's also buy-in, Beth, from local eateries, local chefs. Yes. How did that how do you reach out or sort of get all the folks coming together to eat soup, taste soup?
Girl, we have committee on top of committee on top of committee, and they reach out to the local restaurants in the area to ask them to donate soups. We have a phenomenal list of restaurants. This year, though, we have something new. We have the Clinton High School Culinary Program, who is donating a soup. And we also have Holmes Community College Culinary Program, who is donating a soup. And that's the first time this has happened, and we're so excited to see what they bring.
And you have special people who will be out there serving.
We asked this one gal. Her name was Rebecca Turner.
As well as others, who's also good at balancing because it doesn't fit just right. But you will have, I guess, faces of the community out and doing and serving the soup. Who will they range from? Obviously, myself and my oldest, Nee Bugler, is going to get to come and stand and enjoy being part of the big day. But who else will be coming out to enjoy that?
We have everybody from Tyree Jones, who's the Hinds County Sheriff. We've got Lynn Fitch, our Attorney General. We have Barbie Bassett, who will also be singing the national anthem for us.
Thank you for not asking me to do that.
Yes, you're so very welcome. You actually didn't even make that list, but okay.
The Lord knows.
Or count the money. We're good.
Yep, either one.
Yes, so we have a whole range of folks.
And it's going to be a good time. Okay,
really
this is your biggest fundraiser for the Salvation Army. So, Arlette, remind us. I feel like we know the Salvation Army. We feel like we know the name. I hope most folks listening to Good Things does. We've even seen maybe the bell ringers across the holiday season that we just went past. But what is it that you guys do, or what does the Salvation Army do on a daily basis that we may not recognize?
Well, when there is a disaster here in our local area, we are one of the first groups that come and help, and we're there till the very end. A lot of times, a lot of people do recognize us as ringing the bells, but we do other things. And so we have a food pantry, we have a center of hope, we have a thrift store, and we have a donation center. So there's lots of different components that make up the Salvation Army.
That does good work within the community as well. So, Beth, when did you find yourself connected with the good stuff that the Salvation Army is doing?
I think it's been about 3 years ago that I was voluntold.
Yeah, it's a new term we've learned today.
Yeah, so Arlette roped me into that. No.
But that's okay, but you stuck.
That's right.
That's the part.
It has been a great thing in my life. I've loved giving back with the Salvation Army and watch what they do throughout the year because, like Arlette said, it's not just kettlebell ringing that everybody sees in your holiday movies or when you go into Hobby Lobby. It is actually passing out water, doing a toy drive. Their Center of Hope is literally a place where people who are in dire need and don't have a place to stay can walk through the door and they're accepted. They're given soup, soap, and salvation, and are told. So,
in that order, or do sometimes you get soap before soup?
I'm hoping sometimes you get soap before soup.
But every situation is
That's
different.
Right. That's
it's
right.
not every day that Baby Yoda and a shark show up to good things either. You guys, you ladies came prepared.
We did.
So how does this fit in with soap, soup, and salvation?
There is another part to the Super Bowl that Arlette will tell you about.
So there is going to be, it's called Doing the Most Good Board, and that's actually the theme and the heart and the message for the Salvation Army. And you're able to come and pick a number between 1 and 75, and whatever prize is behind there is the prize that you take home. So it's kind of a twist on a not so silent auction. And so it may be the value, it may not be the value, but we're doing, the ladies of the Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary, who will be celebrating 50 years to have this auxiliary in October, have done a great job collecting donations from our Tri-County area, and then they've also were able to get gift cards, and so you don't really know what you get. It's just a surprise. And then we have a junior board, which is called Doing the Most Good Junior Board, and that's for prizes for children up to the age of 12.
Oh, cool. That's really cool. Okay, so how does this all work? I know it's coming up Sunday, February the 11th. It's way before the actual kickoff for the game, so it doesn't interfere with that. In fact, you come eat light, have soup before your big snacks that you're going to have later in that day.
That's right.
But how do the tickets work? How does it work once you get there? I mean, how do you get all the soups? I mean, yeah.
You can go ahead and pre-order your ticket online, or you can pay at the door. Tickets are $20, and then it's 18 to 5 or $10, and under 5 is free. And we will have to-go soup. So if you have a big game later before kickoff and you don't want to be in the kitchen, just take some soup to go. We'll have it to go.
So do you just take your cup around and get all the soup you want?
Yes. So you'll be given a ticket, and you will be able to taste as much soup as you want, and then we ask that you vote for your favorite soup.
Who won last year?
It was
Iron Horse Grill. We know this.
Yeah.
So they're coming back ready to defend their title?
They are.
Do you remember what kind of soup it was?
Well, they haven't released the name yet, but we do have a list.
Soup was, what did they have? What was it?
Pork
braising.
Pork braisen. It was
something.
Is it a come and go thing, or is it kind of like you need to be there the whole time?
No, you can come and go.
You can come and go. Well, this sounds like a fun time. It's obviously become a tradition for many people. Gerard, even when walking in, knew exactly what you ladies were going to be up to today. So folks are, but if you're new to it and you're still a little weary of it, what is your plea to get people to come and enjoy?
Well, because we have 25 soups, I can just kind of give you a list to get wet your taste buds. Is Acme Pizza, Amerigo, Anjou, Bravo, Capitol Grill. We've mentioned the culinaries, schools, Ely's, Fit Chef, Golden China, Golden Corral, Howlin' Mouse, Iron Horse Grill to defend their title, Kiefer's, Hen and Egg, the Mississippi Legends. Beth, you want to take it from here?
And probably many, many more.
Yes,
obviously,
there are.
any kind of soup you could obviously think of is going to be.
Yes.
And if I'm correct, you leave with a collector's bowl, right? Or is there a bowl that you get? Nope.
No, we're not doing that
anymore.
This year.
Gotcha.
Right.
All right. Well, if you have one, then they're more special
Exactly
than they are at this time. But if you and then buying into the auction, is that
Right,
that's
still
separate?
there.
That's still there. Okay.
Yes, that'll be there, and that's buying in separately. So that's a separate
And
thing.
then you can come and see me, and me and Neely. Do I know what soup I'm serving yet? Do we know that?
Not yet.
Do I get to? I want Iron Horse. I like to be on the winning team, but you never know.
That's right.
But sort of that way. But regardless, it's a winning if you come for something good, and that's for the Salvation Army. If people want to go and just see more about what it's doing in their local communities now, how do they do that?
Of course, on our website and on our Instagram page.
In that way. And what about the auxiliary as well? You ladies are
Same.
up to
We
something.
also have the Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary has
Yes.
its own Facebook page as well.
Did you make cookies for the event, Beth?
No, I didn't.
Next year.
Next year, I'm having to wrangle celebrities to serve.
Okay, well, a dozen cookies. I'll get a lot of folks to the table to eat some soup. But no, I'm excited about it. It should be a fun Sunday. One more time, where do you go to get your tickets?
You can go online to purchase those, which is the Salvation Army here in the metro area. You can also buy them at the door. Oh, I don't think we mentioned that. You can buy them at the door.
And where's the...
570 East Beasley Road, just down from CarMax. And we will have tickets available at the door starting at 10. The event is from 10 until 2. And we hope to see everybody out there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You'll see me. But
Go
all right.
get some soup.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
listen, thank you. No penalty. No penalty.
Stick with us. We got more for you.